Welcome back. Sammy Rips. Hope you guys are having a beautiful Wednesday morning. I know I am. Had to think about that for a minute. No, it is a good morning so far. But yeah, so we're going to get back right into this. Today we're going to cover our 90s era cards. I'm going to go over four cards total. Two of those cards are what the definition of a 90s era card is because it was corrected. The other two cards were not, so they're not considered an era card. So this is why we're going to go over this right now and clarify what I believe and what most people. And if you have any other comments or suggestions that I could be wrong, like I said, I'm still learning all this. Excuse me. If you have any comments or suggestions, leave them in the comments below. You know how it goes. So we're going to get right into this. You see, I got my old school cards. My two Bo Jackson from Donruss 90. The old Babe Ruth. Now, that's not an old Babe Ruth. It's from like 84, 85. So it's not like one of those 1960s Babe Ruth, but still, it's a cool Babe Ruth card. One of those I kept in the sleeve so you can tell. Look at the corners. That card is good compared to these corners on this one. This one got traded around a lot. But the reason I got those out, because the Bo Jacksons, because these go with it. So this is the version of all four cards. I think in four cards, that's only three. No, watch. These are two different versions. So these Bo Jacksons, Donruss 90. And I'm going to show you why this one's considered an air card. Do you see INC? There's no dot, and there is a dot. That is an official error card because Donruss corrected it. They noticed that this one came out without the dots. Like, oh crap, we're making the dot. So this one here, for sure, looked around here, is the definition of a 90s error card. For sure. So there's four versions of that card I got right here. I got the MVP Bowl, the Donruss Diamond Kings, the real version, the air version, right? This is the air version. Yeah. So you can see too, like when they came back out with it. So the air version, it's not as, doesn't have that pop to it. They call it that pop. Oh no, it does have the pop. I'm looking at these. Hold on. Yes, this one doesn't. See, it's different on camera. They look a little different. I'll show you in person. You can just tell there's a little difference to them, though. Yeah, this one's, the one on my right hand's a little wider, for sure. For sure, maybe. Yeah, it is. But either way, I'll ramble on this for 4 hours. That is a true definition of a 90s, of an error card in general, because it was corrected. Now, the next one, and you guys remember this one that collected cards. Remember during the pandemic when this card was selling for like $1,500 people were selling this card for? This card was hyped up. And let me tell you why these cards are in such great shape. Because when we were kids, who the hell was Jose Uri? No, we never traded them, never collected them. But what people did, if you can see his date of birth back here, 12160. I don't even know. I think it's 12060 is his real date of birth. So everyone was like, oh, it's an error card. It's got his date of birth wrong. It's an error card. Well, there is an error on the card, but Fleer, is all you collectors know, Fleer 90 never made a correct version of this card. So, is it considered an error card? In my eyes, no. They didn't make an error on the card, but to have any value to it, is there a name there? To have any value to it, it's got to have a corrected version. If Fleer 90 did not. So give me your thoughts. Give me your comments. Let me know what you think. And if you think these are error cards, if anybody still wants to buy these cards, let me know. Everything's for sale. Everything's for sale. So, God bless. Like I always say, man, much love. But we are on TikTok. We are on Facebook. And like I said, I see a name I know on Facebook, and I press add friend. So if I've not got around to your name yet, I really don't know who I'm looking for. Kind of like those people I know. Then all of a sudden, like, oh, wait, remember this person. So you type that name in. So if I have not got out to you yet on Facebook, please add me. I almost said friend request me. I'm trying to figure all this out, dude. I'm not using these technologies. But yeah, add me on Facebook. Friday night, we're doing our first ever Sammy River session, Facebook Live. So please check us out Friday night. I'm going to have my wife show me how to do the Facebook Live thing and all that. So like I always say, this is it finally. I promise. Much love. Peace out. See you soon.